Hello, welcome back to Fret Sisters, where female musicians meet and discuss all things music. I'm your host today, Lacole Rose. We're sitting with Shorny Shorn Marshall, and we have Genny Jam. Unfortunately, we're missing one member, Autumn, but hopefully she'll be here next time with us. Hey, Autumn. We are talking about concerts today, the hitting cost of going to concerts, why they're so expensive, the cost, the hitting cost, and all of that. And as someone who attends concerts often and rather recently and has some coming up, it is expensive. It is like a second mortgage almost. It's crazy, especially with all the talk going on with Ariana Grande and how they got with her tickets, how she's trying to combat Ticketmaster and Live Nation, all these things. In April, I went overseas to London to go see a concert, and their prices are so much cheaper, even in the theater field. They're cheaper. And I saw a concert. I went to a show. I was third row, paid our money $110. You're not doing that here for A-listers. Even 5 years ago, ticket prices were maybe what you can get for $80 are now $144. So in 5 years, the prices have fluctuated 50 to 80% to go to the same show since the pandemic. They're saying it's labor cost, promoter cost, it's cost of trucks and fuel, things of that nature. But do you all think that is worth the 50 to 80% price increase for you to go to a concert? What do y'all think on that?
First of all, who did you go see in London? I'm
I went to
curious.
go see Cynthia Erivo.
Oh,
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah.
It's an experience that I had recently. I'm a big Joe Satriani fan, and I found out last year that he was coming here, and so he was going to be at Wolf Trap. So when the tickets went on sale, I went and I looked, and Wolf Trap is a amphitheater where you can
Mm-hmm.
sit in the lawn and stuff. But I didn't want to sit in the lawn. I wanted to sit in amphitheater. They were $200, and like when I go to a Joe Satriani show, he's usually playing small, theater venues. $60. He was touring with Steve Vai. It was more like a Steve Vai and Joe Satriani kind of duo thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm not paying $200 to go see my one and only favorite God guitar player that I love for ages. And then whenever he comes to the DMV, I see him. So then months went by, and I saw a video of him doing one of my favorite songs, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss my favorite guitar player. Well, Angelo gets on Wolf Trap, finds out those seats that I looked at, were only $60.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Like they were only
Yeah.
$60. We're buying them, and that was like towards the last minute of
Yep.
like and they had a lot of seats open.
I'm sure for $200.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$200. Like I was like, I mean, $200. That's like kind of like I don't know if I would pay that much, but if it's somebody I really, really want to
That's
see.
my high point. I stop it too
Yeah, yeah.
nowadays. Yeah.
Tickets overseas, I agree with that, is a lot cheaper than here, and I think it's ridiculous the amount that they're charging. Because I was looking at Gorillas, they're touring, and their tickets, like even nosebleed seats, were a lot of money. And I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, there's no effing way, there's no fucking way I would pay
Yeah.
that. I mean, I want to see them, yeah, but I'm not going to pay 500, 600 for a nosebleed seat. Like,
No. We saw. I mean, this is not actually a concert. This is a theater. When we were over in London, there was a theater show we wanted to see over there. We got tickets like last minute. It was 45 euros, 50 something dollars
yeah,
American.
yeah.
That same show over here would have been 300 something dollars. And so I have two people that I know that are going to this Ariana concert in New York, and the whole thing is they had to wait in a queue. They were number 17,000
Oh,
in a queue to get tickets. And people are getting bumped out left and right because people are trying to get in. You can't blink or you lose your spot. These Ariana tickets, people are up to like 90,000 in queue to get her tickets because she's doing stadiums. They got middle seats. They paid $420 each. And so now those tickets that the scalpers whoever bought, those same tickets that they have for the next show, the next day, they're $1,200. People are paying $1,200 to go see Ariana, the Beyoncés, and things of that nature. And I'm like, is it worth it when you know the next day it's going to be streaming on TikTok, on YouTube? So, I mean, you know what I mean? So I understand that musicians get their money from touring, but at what point will you say, okay, I just can't afford to go, when everyone's missing out?
I think that's kind of happening now where even top artists are canceling their
Yeah.
tours because no one's buying tickets. Pussycat Dolls were supposed to tour here and they canceled it, whether it's because of low ticket sales. BB something, she did the same
BB.
thing.
Oh, BB Rexa.
Is
I
that
think
her
that's her
name?
name. I think that's her name.
Yeah, I was supposed to see Emotional Oranges. And so I got tickets for that. They sent a note and said that due to economic issues, and this was last year. Remember last year how everything was getting
Yeah.
crazy, prices were going up. They said due to economic issues, they had to cancel their tour. They were going to have a band and everything. And I was like, dang.
It's the
Right.
scalpers that are doing, is that, and everything's gone up. So of course the price is going up. I saw someone shared a ticket. I don't know if it was their mother's ticket or they found it online of Michael Jackson, his Bad tour when he was doing stadiums. They had good seats for $26.50 to see Michael Jackson. So my thing is, I know we'll never go back to that price because that's insane. But I think maybe if you're charging $100 for the front and maybe $30 for the back, you may get more people. I mean, my thinking is like, hey, someone I'm not even really interested in. If it's $40, I say, I'm not doing it on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Let me go see so and so. I don't know. Or people just need to do smaller venues, maybe more intimate venues.
When I went to see Rage Against the Machine, which was before the pandemic, and they were going out on tour, they had their ticket prices set at a certain amount. I think it was like $110. And it didn't matter where you sat. Everything
Okay.
was $110, even the floor. And I got those tickets. Of course, because of the pandemic, they had to cancel. And then they came back 2 years later. People were like complaining because they're like, well, your tickets are a lot, but it wasn't like that 2 years ago because Ticketmaster had to sell them for this amount. I don't know how the laws are now. I know they're trying to fix those regulations.
They're trying to. Yeah.
Take the example of Cardi B. She sold out her tour, but people didn't get those tickets to the last minute.
I think that's the new thing, to wait it out, because who's going to pay $500? I'm not following this lady. I'm not a stalker, but me and a couple people are going to see Cynthia Erivo for my birthday in October. We're going to LA. And I don't know if y'all know the Hollywood Bowl, how that's set up. It's like an open amphitheater as well. With all the fees and the charges, I mean, we're in the back. I could pretty much sit in my car how far back I am from the actual stage. And those were $150. And the front is like hovering around $700 or $800. So I'm thinking like just a couple of months ago, I was in the front for 110. But you know what I'm saying? That was the thing Ariana Grande was speaking about recently about her whole tour, that she's trying to get her fans a set price. Because she's like, I know a lot of them are younger, even the older ones, who wants to spend that much. She had like a battle with Ticketmaster. She's like, y'all have to do something about the scalpers. Y'all have to do something with up in the charges. Like you click on a ticket, it says $80. By the time you click on it at the end, it's $170 with all the charges and the fees. She's like, that's not right.
I think this is like a perfect time for like indie artists, even local, because I really don't want to spend a lot of money to Bruno Mars is coming here, but like those tickets are insane. I'm not going to spend those prices. I'm not going to sit here and spend a lot of money, but I've been finding out that there's a lot of good local music around here. And I'm paying $20 and see good music, and it's original. Maybe people are heading towards more like the smaller venues now to see local indie artists, or even maybe bigger indie artists that come through town. They do that too. They usually get gigs at these smaller venues.
Are y'all like avid concert goers anyway? If the prices were lowered, would you go more?
I wish the price would be cheaper because yes, I'm a frugal bitch.
Yeah.
But now everybody have their phones out on these concerts. It's all over YouTube. So I was like, oh, forget, if I'm not spending that much money in there, somebody's going to be streaming their shows on their phones. And now with certain artists that doing concerts, that don't want people using their phones no more.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get that experience, which is really sucks. If you want people to not use their phones or something like that, just lower down the prices so people can go in there and do it. So the question is, like, why you have to spend a whole lot of money on a concert that is really not worth that much of money? Because I know artists want to have a show that a production that has a great theme and a storyline based on their album and doing all this extra stuff. But most bands, like most artists, don't really use a live band. They either use a DJ or a sound engineer, and then you have a bunch of roadies breaking apart the set. You might have dancers involved in it. Mm-hmm. And then you have all these, travel accommodations for your staff and your team when it comes to tour buses, or if you might have to fly out somewhere. Is it really worth the money on these shows? Especially these prices, like people are, spending their car note.
Oh yeah.
To build their rent.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really worth for you to be homeless just to go to that concert?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. God.
Yeah, I saw someone on TikTok saying, well, because Ariana's everywhere, she was going up into this spaceship at the end of her concert. He posted, like, there goes my rent going up into the heavens. I'm like, I hope you're joking. Is the production and all that stuff worth it? Will people pay less money for a stripped down show? Do you think nowadays?
But some people just want to be the artist. It's not all the glitz and glams now these days. People want to show the true artistry in the music, not all that costume changes and like, especially you have to pay a designer to pay all that to get those costumes set up, and you have to just strip off, do these 2-minute changes like every single song you're doing. Mm-hmm. I got time for that. Like now these days, yes, we prefer to have intimate shows because we just there just to see the artist performing. No crazy like pyros and shit and all that changing outfits and nuts. We want you to share your story, your personal story, do your music, just you by yourself, make it more like a small little band or something like that, just very intimate.
Like say a small venue, like, I don't know, like a 1,200 seater. You think people will pay $150 to see Beyonce just sit, no dancing, no none of this, and just sit and sing for an hour and a half? You think people will pay for that?
If it was something like, if it's like a one night only show, yeah, I'll do that. If it's a one night only show.
Okay.
But I'm not paying $400, $500 just to get into the stadium. And also you have to pay extra, especially buy more money to buy an outfit that fits the theme, because a lot of people now,
everybody has a theme now. Yeah,
everybody wears a theme and everybody has to dress up the part, and you have to pay to make the
background. At this point, you need to pay me to come.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's team too much. I might as well just just stick with the small venues, and it's local.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about transportation and all that.
I love Cardi B, but as a not influencer, but as a social media person, because I don't really follow her music. But when she was touring and I kept seeing these videos of her, I was like, I don't know her music. Like, I wouldn't be able to like sit here and rap it her music, But I really loved her show.
Her energy.
That I just wanted to feel it. So I'm like, should I try to pay, money? And I mean, of course I wouldn't go, because I'd just be like wasting my money. It's just like, it's kind of like I had to justify, like, do I really want to go? Or, I mean, I really wasn't going to go, but I was just so intrigued by her show that I was seeing that I was like, wow.
And if they had $50 tickets, you'd be like,
or if I got in for free, I'd go. But and also the same with I don't know if you guys know the band Rush.
Is that an old group?
Yeah, it's a Canadian band that had it's a trio, and they're big. The drummer died, I think, I think he passed away like a few years back or whatever, or actually a while ago, I think. But he was like every drummer that you meet would know this drummer from Rush. Like he's like one of those guys that everybody influences. Like he's like amazing. But anyways, they're out on tour again because they have a new drummer, a female drummer. She's a I think she's from Germany. When I was learning guitar, all the guys in my school and everything, Rush, Rush, Rush. They were like the snobby, like nerdy type band because they were fusion. And I mean, if you listen to their music, which I haven't listened to their music in a long time until I started seeing clips again. I mean, they do like stuff like 7/8, 16, 25, there's time signatures are like, and I don't know a lot of their music, but I know some just because drummers that I played with, they always talk about Neil Peart and the drummer. And so I knew that they had like their time signatures and just stuff was just crazy. So I'm looking at their stuff and I hear like the music that I've heard back in high school. And I'm like, their music's really good. And she's amazing. Like the thing is that for anybody to be able to not replace, they're not replacing him. They're kind of like paying homage to him also, because they made sure that the family was okay with them going out again. And they didn't even know why they were doing it. They're like, what the fuck are we doing? I'm talking about the bass player and the guitar player. When I'm looking at her playing, and she's playing exactly what this guy did on drums, the drummer did amazing shit. And I'm like, damn, so I'm looking up the music again because I'm like, what time signature is this song that I've heard forever in life? And they're, it's like explaining to me what the time signature is, and then like what Neil Peart did to this drum, like the drums on it and stuff, and how hard it is to do. And you're going from 7/8 to 4/4 back to 7/8, doing 3/3 transitions, I mean. And I'm like, so they're out on tour and I'm thinking, I go to my partner, I'm like, I really want to kind of go see them, but I don't really know all their music. I just know maybe like 3 or 4 songs, but I really want to go because I love that type of weird type of playing, and I kind of want to, like, they're really good players. These guys are in their 70s, okay? Not the female. Yeah. But these guys are in their 70s and they're doing like their stuff and they're doing incredible shit. Like you guys just pull up old Rush videos or even new ones and see the musicianship. It's definitely nerdy shit, but the musicianship is so on point. And so now seeing them out again and seeing how great of musicians they are. Now the singing, Geddy Lee, the bass player, did all the singing. He's kind of like not great anymore, I guess, because he's 70, but the playing is phenomenal. And I'm just like, man, I want to go. They're coming to DC and I'm looking and they're maybe like 200 to 300, but
is that front?
No. We're talking maybe back, maybe 300s.
Oh, wow.
So maybe about 300s, right? But the thing is again, my justification, I only know like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
And I'm only going there to experience, especially her, hitting those drum hits, the songs that I do know, but then seeing the musicianship of the guitarist and the bass player. But I'm like, do I really want to spend that much? Because I don't know their music. That's where I have to justify. Would I pay a lot to go see somebody? And to me, I don't really have like big fandom of any artist that's out there, except like if it's Joe Satriani, yeah, I'm going to go. If it's Karunbin, I'm going to go see them because I love them. If it's Snarky Puppy, I'll go see them. I won't pay that much, but I will see them if they come to a small venue, which they usually will. But usually the big artists, like I don't really care. Like Beyonce, oh gosh, the Beehive's going to come after me. But I really don't, I really don't care about seeing her. And
right before the pandemic, and it was in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We weren't close, we weren't far. Our tickets were only $70. I'm going to have to go again. I'm not spending, you know what I'm saying? It's like I got in before y'all. I didn't have to pay that much.
Janet Jackson, I saw her for free.
Yeah. See.
I saw Heart for free. Like I got free tickets to see
Mhm.
stuff.
Like me, I love music so much. I would pay $50, $60 for like their emotional oranges. I don't know what that is, but just by the name alone, if I saw them on the billboard, I was like, listen, there's like a couple of songs.
Mhm.
I'll drop 50 because I'm dropping $30 for Uber Eats. You know what I mean? So an extra $20 for an actual night of enjoyment for someone that I don't really know that I might learn to like. That's a good experience for me. I'm not really into baseball, but I'm getting into it. We have like a local team here. Their tickets are $25. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend $25 and go to a baseball game. So if your tickets are maybe 50, you and your guy, or you and your girl, you and your friends, you have a night out. Hey, so and so, here's $60. You want to go? Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember during the pandemic. Remember when they were doing the versus battles? There was online, and then a couple of people started doing $25 concerts, streaming their own concerts. I wonder, would that become a thing again? Would y'all be into that? People like the major stars just like renting out a venue, just start charging everybody $25. You pay $25, you stream the concert. Would y'all do that?
I would, if it's worth, if the show is worth it.
With me personally, I do like going to see the music live just because of the feeling. Like Coachella's the best example.
Yeah,
You
that was
know,
good.
The streaming, going to see
streaming,
those.
yep.
Yeah, those, I will see those. I did see a lot of those.
Me too,
We
yeah.
would sit down, and watch them and stuff. So yeah, I would do that. I would pay for something like that. Not a lot though, but I would pay
Yeah.
for something. But if I really, really wanted to see somebody live, or really, really wanted to pay, like I would pay if I really, really wanted to see them. Definitely nobody like that's going to cost me $1,000.
Yeah.
$50,000 to go. Even to like a game, like you said the same thing, like the baseball thing. So I want to go to a football game again. Like I used to be a season ticket holder for the Redskins/Commanders. And I would like to go back to see them. Like I'll do the nosebleed seats for the Commanders.
Yeah.
Because I did that before, and those are actually the best seats to watch a football game. Even like the Knicks, when they were playing the Madison Square Garden, it was like you're talking $20,000 tickets and nosebleeds.
Same thing with wrestling. I'm a
Wrestling,
WWE fan.
that's right.
I'm a big WWE fan, and I don't play that when it comes to my wrestling. Leave me alone. So, WrestleMania. Now these places are getting big. They charge an arm and a leg on these prices, even though now it's 2 days. Now SummerSlam is now 2 days.
Oh wow.
So they increased, like since they've been merged to another company with TKO, the prices like went up the roof. I'm saying like why? I've been to 2 of their live events in the past. One of them was one is televised. Actually, and I didn't get it. It was one of my exes. He's a WWE fan. He bought the tickets, so I went there and experienced the whole shebang. But not when it comes to big events like WrestleMania and SummerSlam. They're just to get a seat, you have to pay at least. Like if you want to sit in the bar ringside and stuff like that, they charge you $15,000.
You kidding me?
Because there are people that has like a premium package.
Yeah.
So not
premium package for wrestling?
Yes, not only the hotel package, and you have meet and greet. You do meet and greets with your favorite superstar. You have they have like a suite that's included food. Then you have to do then you get like a premium, like a chair as a prize. You can sit there and you can take home with you. It's a complimentary chair that's like a souvenir. And all this extra stuff. Like you paying $15,000 for like a gold package.
No way.
I'm like, yeah, that's a gold, silver, and like a big platinum package.
I don't want to meet anyone that badly.
Yeah, it's just like, it's crazy. You get like You get advanced. You get like head of the line, like the head of the line of the head of the line. You be doing all that stuff. I'm like, I'm not spending that much money for it. That's you paying a car.
Yeah.
You might as well buy a car if you're gonna be paying that much of a package just to go to two like very important events on 2 days. Not only you have to pay for the hotel and flights, and then then they have like other events going along for the whole entire week.
I know people were flying out to go to WrestleMania. I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah, they did Las Vegas the last 2 years.
WrestleMania has always been big. I mean, my aunt was so into it, like back when I was a kid. Yeah, it's always been big.
I mean, I was into it. Like, I went to see when Rock and China and Triple H were all that were popular. I used to go, I've been to a few, and I don't recall it being, I guess it's gotten bigger, and maybe I didn't know. I don't know, but that's wild.
Yeah, it's not just for 2 days. It's they have a whole week of events. They take over the entire city for the entire week.
What?
Because they have like events like, I know they have the Hall of Fame like that Friday, even though the same day they have SmackDown live recording, then they have Raw on Mondays, then they have, then when they hit Las Vegas, they had like an after party throughout the week. They have after parties. And there was a comedian that had a live podcast event there. One of the superstars had their own very comedy show. They were doing that for the week. So it was a lot going on. And also there was like a convention center, they had called WWE World. So they had that for the whole entire week as well. So so you have plenty of stuff to do throughout that whole until that Saturday and Sunday event.
Yeah. I think that's where the costs are coming from, because people are doing, like, these stars are doing pop-up shops before the concerts. They're, like you're saying, they're doing meet and greets. I was like, why do my tickets have to be $700 because you have 3 people that want to meet you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think, like, to sort of wrap it up, I think they should be more conscious of their actual audience. Everyone aren't the Beyoncés, they aren't the WrestleManias, they aren't, like the Jay said, people are canceling concerts because either of low ticket sales. People need to realize their audience, it's a lot out here for everybody, not just for you. So as many people that you have want to pay $800 to do a meet and greet, to shake your hand or sit in the front. There's just as many people that say, you know what, I'll watch this on TikTok. So yeah. So y'all have any final thoughts or any suggestions or anything for the people?
I guess don't spend your mortgage on tickets. It ain't that serious,
Yeah.
I mean, and it's usually not, and it's not the artist's fault. I just hope they have regulation. I guess that's all I hope. And then people like Rage Against the Machine back then, where they prevented Ticketmaster and scalpers from getting their tickets to resell them. Some artists out there that are trying to prevent it. So yeah, just choose wisely, man. And hopefully there's a solution to all of this.
Thank you, ladies, for the chat. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope some good concerts are coming you all's way. They're affordable, and if they're not, you can always watch it on YouTube. Thank y'all for joining us. And we will get with y'all later.
Bye.